Hi, this is HexyWoo and welcome to the first of my indie game review type things. This is a Stanley Parable. It was originally a source mod, but now it's a standalone game. They've fleshed it out a bit, the graphics have been tweaked, and it's got brilliant narration by Kevin Brighting. The narration is a huge part of this game. It's a first-person exploration game, and unless you played the source mod, you have probably never played a game that is anything like this. However, the game that I thought the most of while I was playing this was definitely Antichamber. And I can't really say why, but if you've played Antichamber and you liked some of the stuff in that, you will probably like this game. There's a big spoiler at the end of this video. You have been warned. You should really go into this game ideally knowing nothing whatsoever about the Stanley Parable. But it's money, people don't like parting with their cash without knowing what they're getting into. So what I'm going to say is, before you watch any of this review, if you've never played this game before and you're determined to watch this video, please download the demo. Even if you've played the game, actually. If you haven't played the demo, get the demo. The demo is a standalone game in its own right. Get the demo, play the demo, then come back to this video. This is the worst review for me to start with, because I can't really review this game because I don't want you to know too much about it, and also it's really difficult to explain this game. It's not really even a game, it's a lot more than that, and you can play it on a couple of levels. You can play it and just have a laugh at some of the humour, or you can think a bit more about what's being said. And if you're the kind of person who has a 9-to-5 job or you're a bit of an office monkey and you come home and you play video games to relax, this game may make you question what you're doing with your life. Not necessarily in a good way, but I really advise, if you don't know anything about this game, to not watch the whole of this video, because at the end there's a big spoiler. It's one of the endings, an entire ending. If you play games by the rules and you do as you're told, it's probably not the right game for you, and you should play games better. Question things. Don't be such a drone. If you're the kind of person who plays games and you like to explore, you like to do things you're not meant to do, and you like to get into places that you're not meant to get into, you will love this game. There is so much in this game. Some people have said it's not that long, it's not much longer than the source mod was. However, even though it only has, I think, 18 of these endings, they're not really endings, but we'll call them that. Even though there's only 18, I have been playing this game for hours, not just to try and get footage of certain things, but just playing it for fun, because it's a great game. And it's still throwing stuff up that I've never seen or heard before. And if you are one of those people who, like me, tries to get into places in games that you're not supposed to be, you do it in this game, it will slap you around the face with some narration that lets you know not only are you not the first person to think of trying to do that, but the game developers knew all about it, expected people to do that, and recorded narration specifically to make you realise you're not quite as clever as you think you are. And I like that. It's definitely worth picking up this game. I can't recommend it enough. I've had such a blast playing this. And I'm going to leave you now with a big spoiler. And I really hope that if you've got to this point in this video, you've played the demo at least. If you haven't, I'm really disappointed in you, and you should stop it.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?